education, so that possibly they could be in a home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's something fair there. But I don't really want to focus on the women so much in this particular question because well, let me ask, why are women choosing to chase their education as opposed to get a man and do the family thing? Why is that?
Feminism. Feminism.
Hold on. Let me
Feminism.
get a couple. So feminism, you're saying that's what told them to go that way as opposed to family route.
Right.
Um, okay.
No,
What do
it's
you
what
think?
Absolutely.
Isha,
It's feminism. Absolutely.
No,
no, it's what
no,
Isha said.
Go ahead,
no.
sis. Go ahead, sis. Then Mary.
I was just saying, it's what Isha said. What do you mean chasing? We're in 18, 19, 20 to 23. Like we're just getting degrees so that we can make decent money. That's
Well,
just
sis,
it.
people were getting married earlier, more time than they were not getting married earlier. So getting married earlier kind of just started, right? We were the most married people. Somebody correct me
What
if
was
I'm
the,
wrong. I think
sorry,
throughout the
what was the
1960s.
question? Did I hear it wrong? You said why are women choosing
No,
to chase degrees?
no. You're saying so they can do X, Y, and Z. I'm just saying that history, right? People have been married earlier, longer than they haven't. Does that make sense? So like black people are the most married. Gunny, you might know. I think 1970s we were the most married population.
Yeah, it was the late 60s, early 70s. Yep, and
Yeah.
that's when it ended.
So sis,
So
I
that
understand what you're saying, but that's newer than us being married or at an earlier age.
okay.
So
But I think people grow and times change, right?
But
Like
why did the times change? And my apologies for the technical difficulty we're all having too. I, to go back to what Q was saying and sis what you were saying too, the times change. They change for a reason. So black women they started leaning towards getting their degrees and quote unquote being I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, trying to be independent and trying to be out there and moving away from the family as opposed to doing things that were going to benefit the family structure. And that happened for a reason. It wasn't just circumstance. It wasn't happenstance. It happened for a reason. And the reason, my opinion, is because of feminism. I think that black women in general, they bought into a system and the cliche thing, I'm the boss chick, I'm independent, blah, 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 blah. And we're seeing the results of it right now based on the fact that, statistically, people don't fare well if they grow up in a single parent household, mostly raised by the moms. I mean, we could tie all these things in together.
It has nothing to do with feminism. And it's not, I don't believe that where we are today or even going the educational right and making sure that we're financially straight is a choice that we want to make. I feel like we were forced here. I feel like guys stop providing at 100%. Niggas want 50-50 now. You know what I'm saying? Families stop being so secure. Men stop being just the men that we needed them to be. So of course you got to make sure you got a plan B. You got an education behind you. You got a good job behind you because you don't know how long this nigga gonna be here. Because a lot of that shit, a lot of that cheating shit, women not letting slide like they did back in the day. A lot of that shit is not sliding nowadays. So it's like, nigga, I'm not going to emotionally have to deal with you because a lot of people are more aware of their mental health.
We getting back to that exit plan shit, Mary. See, you said plan B. We getting back to that exit plan. You already
I'm
setting
saying,
up.
if you're
You
being
already
honest,
setting up.
but again, if you're being honest, we were forced into this. We were forced there. Like, look at it. These niggas out here requesting 50-50. You know what
so
I'm saying?
do you guys want your daughters to rely solely on a man? Like this day and age?
Absolutely. That's how I raised my daughter.
yeah, if you
Yep.
could.
Yo, my
She's
daughter,
not
That's how I raised my daughter. Yep. And my daughter's
gonna
about
look
to
for a
graduate
man just
next
like a
month from
father
college.
trust.
so if that's how you raise her to rely on a man, why is she in college? No, I'm just asking a.
Because
I'm sorry, Ken.
and the reason I paused, and the reason I paused is because I want to give the chat enough time to respond to that. The reason I pause is because I want her to be intelligent. I want her to have her own mind. I want to be able to think for herself.
And
Of
to be able
course,
to do things
she's a-
for herself, because you don't know if she's going to be by herself. Like,
Of course, I don't know that, but she's a human being. So I'm going to raise her to have her own mind. I'm going to raise her to be able to take care of herself. That's the example based on what Sis said. That's like I taught my daughter how to change a flat tire, but based on what Sis says, why did I change her to change a flat tire if I knew that she was going to be able to depend on a man? That doesn't make sense.
it
Of
doesn't
course,
make sense. You're
if
saying
for
that
whatever reason the man is not there, I'm going to change her. I'm going to teach her to know how to change a flat tire.
so you're
But
not,
I'm not raising her to have that mindset to where she has to depend on a man. Come on, man.
you just said that you
I
already.
need I need you to explain. Go ahead, Mira.
You backpedaling like a
You
mother.
just said.
No, it's not backpedaling.
You just said that you are raising her to depend on a man. You just
Right.
said that. But you just
Right.
said 3 minutes, 30 seconds ago, that you're not
Right.
raising her to depend on a man. So you're
Right.
teaching her to. So which one is it?
It can be both. She can chew bubble gum
Come
and
on,
walk at
Gunny.
the same time.
Come on, Gunny.
Put him in the
Wednesday.
Come on, Gunny.
It's Wednesday.
No, it's
Come
not.
on.
It's Wednesday.
Yo,
No,
Y'all
no,
will hold my daughter.
wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm teaching her. I've groomed her to know what to look for in a man that's going to be a provider, that's going to protect for her. But she's a human being. She's going to make mistakes. She's not a perfect person. So I understand that because I'm not a perfect person. So I, as a parent, I'm going to raise her to ensure that she's going to be able to take care of herself just in case she makes a mistake. That's what every parent does.
But the question
How is
was,
that difficult to understand?
no,
Just because you
We're
loud
saying
don't
two
mean
different
it don't make
things.
it
Right,
any
because
more
you
right.
screaming don't make it right. Like
the
what?
question was clear. Are you raising her to depend on a man? You initially said yes.
Yes, and I still say that.
Did not align. They do not align.
Yes, they do.
No, they
They
don't.
align 100%.
They did not align with the fact that you're not raised. Are you crazy?
You said
No,
two different
no.
things, Gunny. You did say two different things, Gunny. You said first,
Right.
I am raising her to rely on a man, to depend upon a man. Then
Yo,
after
Gunny,
you said you
I
went
am.
to
Gunny, just take
college,
that
I am.
L. Gunny,
Gotta
take that
take
L.
the
yo.
L.
yeah.
No,
But
let-
then
No,
after
it's
you
not.
said you
No,
went to
no.
college,
Let
you went
go.
here.
Nah,
Let-
Gunny,
Y'all know
take
me.
that L and
Last
move
week I
on.
took the L. I took
No,
the L. I sent her
take
$20
the L
super
now
chat.
and move on.
I'm
You gotta
not
move
going to
on,
take the
Gunny.
L. I'm not going to take the L on this
Come
one.
on, Gunny, man. You
I'm
wild.
raising her to be dependent on a man. Are you okay? If we can ask the men, are we not raising our daughters to be dependent on a man that's going to protect and provide for
Yo.
our children?
I'm raising my daughter to look for a gentleman in her life that is similar to the values that her father has shown her her whole life. That's
Which is
it.
what?
That's all I can hope for. If she steer off, yo, that's on her. But I hope that I'm instilling a lot of shit where when she go out and she decide to find a spouse or what have you, homie similar to what I am.
That's
My morals,
exactly
my
what I
values,
just
my hold on.
In the
My work ethic. But I'm not raising her to depend on a man like you said, Gunny. So just take that L. Take the L.
No, I'm not. I'm not because I want my. Do you
Gunny,
want your?
you wild.
Hold on, let me ask you this, Bud. Let me ask you this. Do
Yeah.
you want your daughter to depend on a man? Yes or no?
No,
That's
No,
fair.
I don't.
do.
I don't.
I do. I want my daughter to depend on a responsible man who's going to take care of the bills, take care of the household, uphold his responsibilities. That's what I want for my daughter.
Yo, man. Nah. I want my daughter to find somebody that she compatible with. They're gonna be a team in the union. All right? They're gonna be a force together. Word.
Fair enough.
So, Bob, can you hear me?
I can
We
hear you.
can hear you. You just got static.
I don't know where that's coming from, bro. So do you not want your daughter to be able to defend for herself?
Do I want her to fend for herself?
Yeah, to be able to survive on her own and have the college education, all of the above.
Absolutely, if it gets to that. It is funny that you said college education, because don't take this the wrong way. I don't preach that shit in my household. I don't preach education in my household. I'm not forcing college down my daughter's throat. Nah, that's out. If you want to go to college, go that route. If you don't, cool. You can stay here with us, but you're gonna work. You're gonna have to formulate a plan and figure that shit out. But I'm not forcing college down my daughter's throat, especially if she's gonna be in debt, and especially if I gotta pay for that shit myself. That's out. Word. That's a fact. But you better have a plan. Word.
Omega Green with the $10 super chat. The proper response to that question is she should be able to take care of herself as an adult. However, her academic and economic attainment shouldn't be used as an excuse as her independence.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, what you said, Gummy?
Omega Green said it.
That's not what
All right, hey.
That's exactly what I said.
No, it's not.
That's exactly what I said.
There's
Gunny.
Yo,
in the bathroom him because he.
Yo, people take L's every day. Be whole at. Yo, whole at, man.
Buddy, you did not say that. Alex with the $2.
There's a difference between
Alex with the $2.
Go ahead.
Alex with the $2 super chat. Hey y'all, Gunny, pick a side.
Yo, Gunny's gonna get a goddamn participation trophy, man. Check that out.
But there's a difference between raising your daughter to be dependent on a man and raising your daughter to be able to choose a man she could be dependent on. Those are two completely different things. Yes, you should be raising your daughter to be able to choose a man that she can be dependent on if she's married in that situation, dealing with a man, yes. But to raise her to be dependent on a man that's not yourself as a father, no, absolutely not. Oh, I got boys and girls. I'm not raising them to be dependent on any fucking body but me and their dad.